Welcome to the setup of our Aztec and Mayan treasure hunt. We had our treasure hunt take place in the library. So at each table we had placed an iPad so that they are ready to use it for that clue. They start out with selecting one person that can come up and get their first clue. So Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, and Team 4. Once they have taken their first clue, that is a sign that the game master should start the timer. We use the time bomb timer countdown, but you could also use the Breakout EDU timer. The students then type in the web address and answer the question that is on the candy caper. The answer to the question, once they place it in, will suggest that the students look under the student's desk for the next clue. Prior to the students coming in, tape the key to the key lock underneath one of the students' desks. Again, since we were in the media center, we just taped it underneath one of the tables. This key will open the lock to the Breakout EDU box. We placed the box out in the open, but not in a place where they could find it right away, so they would have to look around a little bit to find the box and realize the key opened the lock. Inside the box they will find 4 envelopes with each team number on it, as well as the blacklight flashlight. 2 of the envelopes will have the map of the Yucatan Peninsula, or the Mayan map, and 2 of the envelopes will have the Aztec Empire map. The numbers on the Mayan map will lead them to the call numbers of a book about astronomy. Please notice that the 520, the 0 is circles around the compass rose, which will be used as a clue for later. Once the astronomy book is located using the call numbers, the kids can open up the astronomy book, and then there's a page word letter puzzle. If they solve the page word letter puzzle, it will spell out yardstick. Once again, we place the yardstick out in the open, but still secure enough that they would have to kind of look around the library to find the yardstick. We put a square around key numbers on the yardstick. These numbers, using our conversion table that is taped to the yardstick, will allow them to spell out the words box and box. Now, it will not spell it exactly out, so the students do have to jumble the letters to determine what the clue is. The 2 Mayan groups are trying to figure out the Mayan words. The Aztecs also have a separate map with their clue. In invisible ink it says, the Aztecs built these to span across the water. Please notice that water is all capitalized. For your next clue, read up on this subject. From prior knowledge, the students know that the Aztecs built bridges to span across water, and again they will find a page word letter hunt. This one can either write out connects, which will lead to the next clue, or engineering, which will also lead to the next clue. If you'll notice, some of the numbers are in red. This indicates that on those pages, the words can be found in the red type, not in the black type. Another little bit of a challenge for them. Both of these clues should lead them to our connects box that is on our back table in our makerspace, and a sticky note is placed over the bridge picture, and the sticky note in invisible ink says box and box. So they are at the same spot to where the Mayan groups have found it. In our library, we have seating that opens up, and we can place things inside the boxes. So our box and box is actually inside of our seat, and we used a treasure box. Now that they found the treasure box, you'll notice that we used the HAPS clamp and 2 different locks. That way the Mayans have to figure out one lock and the Aztecs have to figure out the other one. For the directional lock, the Mayans will go back to their map and notice a circle around the compass rose. This means that to open the directional lock, they will have to go north, south, east, and west to open their lock. As for the letter lock, we spelled out the word water. The students can find the clue to water several different ways. On our map, it was all capitalized. The sticky note was on the water part of the picture on our connects. Also, every page that was referenced when they were looking for the page word letter had a picture of water on it. Once the students are able to master both locks, they are able to open up their treasure box and find the Smarties that we left inside. Obviously, you can use any prize that you wish. We did allow 2 hints during this breakout and just chose to give them the hints as they went along, but they all, as a class, had to agree that they were ready for a hint. If you have any questions, please let us know. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy this breakout.